The essential thought concerning computerized cash that hits home especially is that it isn't safeguarded in that frame of mind of significant way. The identical explicitly is really followed by making pretty do in a significant way is off-kilter. Imagine these impediments in government-provided sorts of cash in an unpretentious manner, since fiat partakes in the advantage of being overseen or controlled doesn't make them kind of protected. On the other hand, which generally is very critical, there most certainly are flaws and even issues on straightforwardness, even by virtue of money-related structures, and by no means whatsoever might one anytime vouch these fiat assets in a real sense are safeguarded, which really is genuinely critical. Before we jump into the Monero cost assumption, let us sincerely inspect a part of the fascinating components of Monero, which certainly is very critical. That truly is the maxim of Monero, to ensure the monetary supporters in a real sense have a genuine feeling of consolation and especially execute securely with Monero at a lightning fast speed in a huge manner. Conditions especially are different today. Gone generally are the days you expected to convey a wallet stacked down with those fiat papers and disapproving of them as frequently as really conceivable, so they don't basically get taken. Conveying sort of cutting-edge cash is way sort of better contrasted with cash, as it settled the issue of limit, convenience, comfort, super fast and trouble. Commonly free trades exceptionally, in spite of prevalent thinking. The mission of Monero relies upon the basics of really private and oversight, extremely safe trades, kind of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Not by any stretch like other computerized monetary standards, viz amazingly Bitcoin and Ethereum, which basically fill in as an open conversation, wherein all cycles and trades can be in a real sense followed, challenges on security part included, which really is genuinely huge. The cryptography that powers Monero basically is the really cautious cover a defend that works with all trades monitoring, kind of all out data, pretty private, and or so they in every practical sense. Thought unusualness clearly is conveyed reliably in every practical sense, has been the apple of conflict, yet that certainly turns out true to form for any kind of cash, wherein factors communicated herane above effect and impact the expense of an asset. Monero truly is no exclusion, all the while essentially in opposition to prevalent thinking. There explicitly are also specialists related with the assessment of rates and the execution of trades on the web. The advanced cash especially is exceptionally prepared for making undeniable compensation, which by and large attracts clients, or so they thought. The Monero social class in every practical sense has set genuinely higher benchmarks for itself. Regardless, in an unobtrusive manner, Monero will outflank the suspicions for all cryptographic cash monetary benefactors who have in a real sense found this stage extremely natural and straightforward, which especially is very huge following the old path Monero history. Monero likewise participates in an especially rich history that follows as far as possible back to the year 2012, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking by then. At that point, it was made as a piece of the Bitcoin blockchain in a genuinely significant manner. The kind of unique very last name with which it was arranged was BitMonero, which is very critical. A short time later, Monero XMR was made as an openly capable and legitimate cash in an unpretentious manner. The span of the Monero jargon certainly is extremely marvelous in this way. Clients can benefit from the comprehension of these phrasings by marking on to Moneropedia amazingly towards the completion of 2020. Since Monero got the assistance of Ledger Nano Wallet, it generally invited even sort of more thought transforming into the sought-after crypto market for shippers all over the planet, which really is genuinely critical. By Monero especially is working on reviving its genuinely similar advances like GI with sub-addresses, multi-signature etc. in an exceptionally large way, trying to affect the world age of development. The entire climate of Monero gives ensure that individuals benefit from blockchain engaged down-to-earth benefits in a kind of significant manner. Monero works with gains as well as creates trust exceptionally in spite of mainstream thinking, upheld by a redesigned in every practical sense, decentralized accord, and developed Monero Association. Monero plans to provide clients with a workplace of similarly being available on substitute stages for all things considered high-level media sharing, clearing out any occupation of go-betweens, kind of, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Monero kills the representatives and in vain outfits game plans, directly hitting a relationship with the client in a fundamentally huge manner. The entire data especially is cryptography cryptographically scraped by sort of method for blockchain while allowing creators to take kind of entire advantages. Basically security by and large is in like manner a nodal part of Monero that is set to hold a benchmark for content creators and will sort of be in extreme competition for beasts like Facebook, Google, who sell especially your data, making it lean to control, while Monero furnishes ensure with that all data of trade stays untraceable. That isn't the very principal benefit to in a real sense be had out of Monero, which in a real sense is very huge. Monetary supporters who really have inclined toward Monero by and large have numerous substantial legitimizations to sort of stay stuck as deep-rooted fans in an exceptionally significant manner. The strong especially features can for the most part be recorded, as under Monero, similarly fundamentally, has a strong block size and genuinely unique charges, and a safe affirmation of work randoms, and a tail emission among it. Especially not many various changes which truly is genuinely critical. Monero most certainly is fungible. It can't become defiled through help in especially past trades truly in spite of mainstream thinking. This similarly suggests that no bit of limitation is involved considering everything. Another credit goes to the genuinely impressive gathering of Monero, which in a real sense is above and beyond 500, which is genuinely critical. This capacity pool of estimable subject matter experts and planners that in like manner consolidates 30 focus engineers are outstandingly credited for being creative and experts in their different fields, which especially is very critical. Monero cryptographic cache can generally be best described as cutting-edge cache, as it strikingly joins the upside of arranged openness as well as security. It truly is a marvel of the middle improvement bunch, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking, monetary supporters, and the specialist neighborhood risk. Any commonly phony chargebacks in opposition to mainstream thinking being fungible. Monero fundamentally allows the owners the opportunity of directing their really own computerized cache with no pariah or go-between intercession in a significant manner. Added to that, Monero goes with no stuff of preset size limits, like its opponents of the advanced currency market, which is very critical. Another very hitting component emerges with wrapped Monero, wherein advantages of Ethereum ERC20 tokens are encompassed by Monero, which truly is genuinely critical. Monero ensures exceptionally abundant expenses in a real sense are discarded close by the potential gain of the sort of more noteworthy speed of trades. This esteemed mechanized cache generally offers clients the advantage of fixed cache at no inflationary cost, certainly in spite of prevalent thinking. The truly decentralized arrangement of XMR by and large makes clients their own rulers of endorsement, or so they basically thought. Like blockchain, this mechanized asset, for instance XMR, furthermore doesn't call for imagining of any go-betweens in a quite enormous manner. One can explicitly consider that Monero would be earnest to the creative movement of record informational collections for adaptability and limit, or so they by and large thought. Furthermore, keeping in setting how Rust shares the reasoning and informational index of different contraptions that by and especially huge run it especially makes the trades in every practical sense more reliable and useful. In a genuinely significant manner, Monero can trap kind of misleading or tricky trades by peers, wherein a certified block is prepared for following the principal block, or so they most certainly thought. Monero relies upon cryptographic strategies that explicitly are subject to zero disclosure verification and mathematical consistency of the entire blockchain-enabled trade, which is cross-checked without revealing any data or message on the other party related with the trade in an unpretentious manner. Along these lines, security obstructions are caught first, which in every way that really matters is very critical, a sort of